The U of I system is studying the social and economic impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic on Illinois. In a survey, they're asking 50 experts from across the state a series of questions, including whether or not the shift to phase 4 came too early or too late. WCIA 3's Jen Lask is breaking down those responses.
In central Illinois, 30% of those surveyed say the move to phase 4 was premature. 10% say it came on time.
I think a lot of businesses have suffered.
And James Henkins agrees with the 40% who say that shift is overdue.
I'm glad that the restaurants are open back up. It's progressing, but not as quickly as I would like it to do.
He also lines up with nearly 30% across the state who think local leaders should have more discretion in what to enforce.
Because different sizes of cities, the different makeup of the different cities.
As for Nick Brzezowski,
as a pastor, I would appreciate any government to tell me what to do, because I'd rather it not be my decision. I think that would make it a lot easier if whether it's the city or state to tell us this is what we need.
He moved to Champaign to start Anchor Church right before the stay-at-home order went into effect. The order created an unexpected opportunity for the first service.
We may have expected like 40 people to come, and instead we've had over 1,000 people view our service.
Right now, roughly 60% surveyed say they think indoor services with safety guidelines are still not restrictive enough.
Just trying to make decisions is really difficult, so we do plan on starting to meet together in person, but it's really frustrating to try to figure out when, because it just seems like there's no clear answer.
No matter what, Brzezowski says he wants to be as safe as possible.
I think there's something incredible that the community is gathering together to care for, especially the most vulnerable people.
In Champaign, Jen Lask, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
The majority of people surveyed say they believe the state will still be in phase 4 of Restore Illinois by the end of the year.